Hey guys, how y'all doing today? So, here we are again with a live reaction with Ben Azoulay doing his, or featuring on the Goodfellas podcast, I believe, which he posted to his channel, which is like 4 hours long. And please, please, for the love of God, do not watch it. It is incredibly cringe. And, yeah, we're gonna be doing like this in little stints because there's just so much stuff to go over, and we're gonna do the JD DeLang segment. And first of all, I just like, where do they pay the podcast? So this is the Goodfellas podcast. Do they pay? Do people pay to be on this podcast so the host can just sit there with his tongue up your ass? Because my God, the glazing on this, the guy might as well not even have a separate microphone. The dude might as well just be on his knees in the crotch area of whoever he's doing an interview with, because my goodness, he sits there, he strokes the hell out of everyone, takes a shot in the mouth, and then smiles, nods his head, and then continues on. Let these guys talk. I mean, we've seen him before with Ali Sub, and I went over to his channel just to watch it a bit, and he does this with every guy. So I do believe they pay him to be on this show just to get a freaking ego boost, to get stroked off by these guys. But yeah, let's get into the video. This is one of the cringe ones. Believe me, it gets a lot worse, and we're going to be covering a whole bunch of other stuff as well throughout the weeks. Put it that way.
Watching me is going to help you only become better. You watching idiots online is going to destroy you. There's a guy named JD the fucking my dick.
What?
Delane, whatever the fuck your faggot name.
That's kind of mean. You shouldn't be calling people that. What's wrong with you? I mean, come on. You're supposed to be this positive guy. Here's the thing. You can never... There are positive people out there. There are people who are in this game to actually help other men. But when you see people like this, when a little bit of criticism, all of a sudden they show their true colors. See how angry he's getting. You can tell he can't control himself. He's super mad about this, and it's not because of what JD said. I think it's because of what Ben is and what JD's stance on what these PDFs should be. And that's the wood chipper. They all should be put through the wood chipper. Since he's a PDF, put him through the shredder, cut those people up into little pieces, and erase them from the earth. And I think that's what really pisses him off about JD. And it's not because of who he is and what he said. It's because of his stance. And deep down inside, Ben knows exactly what he is.
You talk shit about me on the internet nonstop. He made another video 3 days ago. He talks shit about me, saying that I'm a nobody, that I'm a child rapist and all that shit.
And you are. It is proven. There is court documents. You plead guilty to get a lesser charge on what would have been majority of your life spent behind bars catching a beating from other inmates. So it's not... It's not, we're not making this up. This is something that you plead guilty to. So why don't you be a man and own up to that? The reason why you are so hated is because you don't own up to it. And that's something I guess you shouldn't own up to it. More likely, Ben, it would have been better if you just kept quiet or just done stupid TikTok videos with small motivational blah, blah, blahs, and you probably would have been fine. But no, you want it to be the, I guess, the next Andrew Tate, the next Wes Watson or whatever, And people found out who and what you really are, and it fucking pisses you off.
Saying make pedophiles, right, scared again?
Yes,
why don't
exactly.
You come fight me? Come.
Oh, so I'm a, is that like a, what's it called? The, a Slordian, not Slordian. Yeah, it's Slordian flip or slip. I know I'm saying that wrong, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's basically what he just said there. It's like, make pedophiles scared again. And then what is it? Why don't you come fight me then? So is he admitting that he is a freaking pedo? Is he a chomo? We know he is, but now he's admitting it. Because he's like, hey, this guy said make him afraid again, so come face me. Come be a tough guy. So he's literally just admitting that he is a chomo.
Why don't you stop screaming behind the fucking camera? Why don't you stop being a keyboard warrior? Come meet me in a UFC match.
Says the guy
MMA
over the
match.
internet.
Nobody's going to put you in the UFC, you cocksucker. Sticking.
I mean, come on. Like, yeah, JD is not an MMA fighter. So, yeah, they're not going to put him in the UFC. But they're definitely not going to put you in the UFC anytime soon. Or at all. Hell, I guarantee you probably never even would go to a local amateur event because you're probably too afraid to actually face someone. But hey, that will be great. How about a face-to-face? Why don't we start there? Let's, you did that face-to-face with Ali Sub. Why don't we have a JD, Ben Azoulay face-to-face, and let's see if that tough guy persona continues when the guy's actually in front of you.
Mayonnaise up your fucking ass, you little faggot.
Is that really what he did?
Yeah, he put
Jesus.
mayonnaise up his ass to fucking put drugs into it.
Ew.
Yeah.
And this guy's talking shit about you?
Guy, yeah, 58
fucking weirdo.
I mean, JD did drug stuff, so I don't know how much of that is true, but I don't know if he's just making that up. But let's face it, JD's done some time, and he didn't do like easy time. He done time, some hard times. So JD's probably have to done some stuff to survive, and that kind of that makes you hard. Either you come out hard or you come out soft. And I believe JD came out hard, and now he's changing his life around, and he's trying to do as best as he can to repent for what he's done in the past. Hopefully help people who in prison who's getting out, to help them. He does outreach for those things. I think he speaks to inmates that are about to get out to help them, not fall back into their old ways. But then you got guys like Ben here who's just trying to take your money and glaze himself. So yeah. Has JD done some bad things? More likely. Has he done some stuff that are questionable? Probably. But it's a lot better than what Ben just admitted to.
Ran away from the cops like 11 times, or was on the run, for 9 years.
JD
whatever.
did a live of this,
Who the fuck
but
does he think he is? He looks
I
like
can't seem
shit.
to find
he
it.
looks like a druggie. His skin is fucking deteriorating. His beard looks like shit. He's screaming. He's got fucking tattoos everywhere. He's all fucking covered up. No appreciation for his own fucking skin.
I think JD does take care of himself the way he feels it's necessary for him. Just because people don't do the things that you do doesn't mean it's wrong. And this is one issue that a lot of these fake gurus have, is they're trying to get you to like be like them, be a carbon copy of who they are, because their way is the only right way. But hey, JD has more tats, as obviously not afraid of the needle. Believe me, there's things in my life that I love, and I love ink therapy. I love wind therapy. If you guys know what wind therapy is, it's usually riding a motorcycle. I get out to the surf when I can, or my paddleboard when the days are great. There's a lot of stuff I do that is fantastic. Ben likes to sit and get stroked by fucking idiots on the internet. That's what Ben likes.
Style, bitch.
Ooh.
Always
Bitch.
do it with style.
Listen to that guy and the other, like, oh yeah. Like I said, man, he shouldn't even be there. He should be crotch level of whoever he's interviewing, because my God, he just wants to go down on these dudes.
You're a bitch, I promise you. I guarantee you that your bitch ass wouldn't fucking, not even 1 second.
1
Not
second.
even 1 second would survive in my world.
Why are these guys in such a delusion that they think that they live some magical fucking John Wick life? He's actually like, oh my God, I go to the Continental and I hang out with the worst of the worst. You know, it's like, my God, dude, you're a spoiled rich brat whose mommy and daddy protects you from whatever shit you've done throughout your life, and you're still living with those fucking people. My God, dude. I have kids. They're all adults in their 20s. They all own their own homes. They, or, you know, one's about to own their own home. The other two are renting, but still, they're not living with us because we raised them right to be strong, independent people. Ben, you still live at your parents' house. As much as you like to say you don't, we know you do. Unfortunately, you still do. You work for your family. You haven't even built anything on your own. You are such a POS to try to give people advice on how to live their life when you can't even survive without mommy and daddy.
Second.
And acting like
my world is
you live in
world.
some weird world.
My world is here to inspire people, to help people,
Amen.
to make men great again.
Okay, if you have not seen JD's channel, that's all JD does. He's out there trying to be a better man and helping other people to make sure they don't make the mistakes he does. And he is praised for that. And you probably don't that's probably why he's also mad. Is here's JD. He's very honest on what he's done and what he's doing now. The guy doesn't drink, doesn't do drugs, you know. He's deals with what he has in his plate. Because of his felonies, he's very limited on what he can do. But he is making the most of what he can do, and he's blown up because of it. You know, he's doing really good. As far as, like I said, he's out there, he's being a positive force. You know, helping other people to make sure they don't make the choices he did. And what does Ben do? Well, what good are you doing? You give half-assed speeches that don't go anywhere. Half the stuff you fucking steal from movies, and you try to put a weird spin on it. You claim to live this mythical life that doesn't make any goddamn sense, because we don't know how you went from being kicked out at 18 or 17 or whatever the age it was to making millions of dollars at the age of 20 something and retiring, at the same time learning kung fu, working for a secret a secret anti-terrorist group, and still make millions of dollars. Like, wow. You act, your entire life is a movie. Let's put it that way. His entire life is a fucking movie. Remember when he's talking about, oh yeah, I learned martial arts from this restaurant owner from China, and he taught me kung fu. Yeah, why don't you guys go look up the main plot story of that movie Sidekicks with Chuck Norris. Literally the same freaking thing. A guy who's a restaurant owner teaches a kid kung fu. Well, they go martial arts. They don't really say it's kung fu, but the guy's Chinese. Let's put one and one together, you know. But yeah, it's a freaking movie. There's another thing, one of his clips a long time ago, he was talking about, like, yeah, you know, I went to go train with the Shaolin monks, and I had to sit outside until they accept me to go in because, you know, I'm a white guy and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look up American Shaolin. The same freaking plot. The guy literally watches these old 90s, 80s movies, tries to pull the storyline from there, because thinking that, hey, there's no one who remembered these terrible movies back in the day. You know, it's like, yeah, unfortunately, you know, I'm a Gen X kid. I watched a lot of fucking TV. And I was into all the martial arts kung fu movies back in the day. So yeah, I've probably seen a lot of these. And I recognize quotes that he says that he pulls from other movies. I think there's some stuff he pulls from Fight Club too. You know, one of these days, I'm really going to sit down and just go through everything and just put everything he says and then match it up with what either movie or other quote he stole that from.
Your bitch ass is taking men and turning these emotional men more emotional.
Emotional
so
men?
Sit there and fucking hate me They should be inspired by
Hate you.
me. What I tell
Why?
them.
What have you done that's inspiring? What have you done that you can prove that was inspiring? What? Take a plea deal of a sexual charge of a minor? That's like the best advice you can probably give. Because, goddamn. That's the only thing I think you've done that was smart in your entire life.
Run your own business. Stay away from trouble. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from fucking alcohol. Find the right woman. Don't go for a gold digger.
Oh my goodness.
Find a woman that loves you for who you are. Work out. Get fit. Get strong.
You know, JD is married. He does work out. Sure, he's not going for that bodybuild look. And, you know, some people don't. People just go out there. And honestly, that's my thing. If you actually want to look like a bodybuilder, go look like a bodybuilder. But, it's in general just to stay somewhat fit, you know. If I always tell people, go out, run a mile if you can run a mile. If you can't run a mile, build up to running a mile. I'm not saying you have to go out and do marathons, but at least be able to run a good mile without gassing out, you know. And if you don't have any workout equipment, body workouts are all over the place. There's like so many stuff. Like you can buy one of those, or not buy, but you can download those little diagrams that says superhero workout, you know, and it's all body work, so it's all good. But yeah, JD promotes all this stuff. Ben's mad because nobody listens to him when he does it because you're a fucking chomo, dude.
Away from parties.
No, don't stay away from parties.
What do you say to?
I say this: live your life the way you think it's the best. Now, honestly, I could say, sure, go out, have a little fun. I mean, what's the point of doing all the hard work without relaxing? If you want to hang out with friends, go hang out with friends. If it turns into a fun party, it turns into a fun party. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Like, hey, you know, I usually give myself a good limit. It's like, okay, if I'm drinking whiskey, which I enjoy drinking, I limit myself to at least 3 glasses. I try not to go past that. I try. And again, I'm also a combat veteran. Sorry, vent. No, I'm a combat vet, so yeah, I like to turn it on, but you know, I am responsible with it. I know when to stop. I'm one of those lucky people that can slow my roll when I need to. But yeah, if you're out there working hard, go out and have some fun. Make that hard work worth it. You know.
Let's host a funeral for King Azoulay.
Yes, let's host a funeral.
A funeral for me, motherfucker.
I mean, dude, you don't even deserve a funeral. What you deserve is a ride to the train station. If you guys know that term, if you don't, you go ahead and look it up. But that's what Ben deserves. He doesn't deserve a funeral. He doesn't deserve a tombstone, a mark, or anything. Literally, Ben, as far as I'm concerned, your ass just needs to be thrown right off the cliff of the train station.
A funeral for me. Come with me to an MMA match. JD Delay. And I absolutely guarantee you, your casket is the only thing you're going to see after that. Because one punch of mine will wreck through your fucking brain.
Oh, yeah. I bet Azoulay. Yeah, I'm literally one punch man now. Oh, come on. Dude, we've seen how you throw punches. There is absolutely no power. You don't know how to throw a proper punch. You're out there waving your arms like an idiot. And if you're not doing that, you're trying to do the Zaza knife hand attack. I mean, I don't know if you are aware there, Ben, but you were being made fun of by professional fighters. They were just kind enough not to embarrass you.
How much? Let's do it one-on-one. After you can bring your little gay boyfriend do it with you.
Your gay?
You want one-on-one?
I think he's talking. I forget his name, but he's that Green Beret guy who does the channel. He's also, I think, talked about Ben, called him like the discount Kung Fu Panda or some shit. I don't know, but the guy he's talking to, I think he's referring to, is he's an actual fucking Green Beret. The one dude you probably don't want to mess with. If you guys don't know any, I'm sure Navy SEALs get a lot of attention because they're popular on the media. But if you guys don't know what a Green Beret does, it's some scary stuff on what Green Berets actually do. A lot of Delta guys are Green Berets or former Green Berets, or no, they're still Green Berets. I'm trying to remember how it all works. But the Delta operators, the guys who snatched up Maduro back a couple months ago, or was it last year? Whenever it happened, those are like one of the elite force operators out there. And because Ben has that little anti-terrorist secret organizations stuff that fucking that Green Berets probably done. Ben has a beef with him too, and JD and him are friends. They talk, they collab. They met up in Portland during the ICE protests. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who he's talking about. But dude, Ben, you really don't want to mess with a guy like that. And I guarantee you that guy probably has friends that can wreck your life with him not even leaving his fucking front porch.
I want to see you.
You don't.
I want to see your bitch ass stepping in the cage with me.
You really don't.
I promise you won't survive. Like I said, not even 1 second will you survive in my world.
I'm not saying that JD is a great fighter, but I guarantee you he knows how to throw hands a lot better than Ben ever will.
Internet, fuck all of it. I want to strip you of your fucking health in the ring.
What?
Real life, not the internet.
Not
real life, not the internet. What? What the dude? Dude, get your tongue out of his ass already. Jesus Christ, dude. I think he's sitting there with a fucking partial hard on. He's sitting there like, oh wow, oh, Ben, oh, you're so tough.
the internet. I'll strip you off of your fucking
I'll strip
health
you of whatever.
in an MMA match.
We already know this won't happen. Ben will never step into a ring with someone because he knows as soon as he does, the whole mythos that he built for himself will be shattered in an instant. As soon as that fight starts, Ben knows his fighting ability which is none, will definitely show.
And I know you got nothing to say to that. You're just gonna go run your mouth like a little bitch that we know
Go
that
run
you
your
are.
mouth.
At least John Bravo.
Look at that
stopped.
guy.
I had a full-on.
That's because John Bravo has other things to do. You're not like the focus of his attention. I know I've been doing a couple of videos on you, but yeah, I got some other stuff I want to talk to as well. But you just keep popping up some good stuff for us to talk about.
I send him all the real documents. I told him he should probably remake that video.
Oh God, you gotta remake the video. We're gonna get another. I think this is gonna be the 4th video of him talking about his freaking assault on a minor. And yes, the thing you plead guilty for. So I can say as much as I want that you plead guilty on a sexual assault of a minor. I can say it all I want because it's true.
John Bravo?
John Bravo.
So he stopped
Bravo?
after he saw the real documents?
Yes, he did.
No.
Good guy then, at least.
Good guy. But you, bitch ass.
I'm pretty sure John Bravo's probably going to pop another one up soon just because of this. Because you're sitting there acting like, oh, I made John Bravo stop by sending him the real documents. Dude, John Bravo is the one that exposed all of this shit in the first place. Guarantee you that guy just has bullet after bullet in the chamber waiting to use them. He just waits for the right moment. I will give you this. John Bravo is a freaking genius on how he does his videos and when he pops out the videos. The guy knows what he's doing.
Fight me.
Fight me.
Come fight me. Fuck
Come fight
everybody.
me.
Fuck the internet.
I mean, dude, here's the thing. He goes into... I'll let him finish.
Fuck being viral. Fuck being famous. I'm not here to be famous. I'm here to make a statement.
Okay, so he wants to make a statement. He wants to fight JD DeLang. He doesn't care about the fame, the money, whatever. Okay, that's a simple, easy thing to solve. I believe in LA, there's a place where there's a street beef there. You don't need all the fine paperwork. You don't need to do anything crazy. You just need to decide on a time and when you want to meet. And this is what, if JD wants to do this. I haven't watched his live about this whole thing, so I don't know how JD feels about it. But hey, there's the thing called street beefs. I believe there's one in LA or somewhere in California. You show up, you fight, and it's done. And it's that simple. Hell, there are hundreds of fight gyms in the LA County that you can do this. I'm not going to say that Ben is going to ever leave Los Angeles to go somewhere else to do this. I don't think he ever will, but yeah, you never know. That's a simple thing. That's probably the most simple place to ever do a fight. But no, Ben wants the highlight. He's like, oh, I'm talking with misfits. The bottom tier fight organization. We'll see.
If you'll make another fucking video about me, you're just a bitch. But if you'll come fight me, you're a real man. I'll shake your hand after that.
I doubt
if you
it.
won't die.
I doubt it. You would be on the ground bleeding, crying, not knowing what to do if you ever step into the ring with someone who knows how to fight. And believe me, JD probably knows how to fight. Oh, there. Look at that. He just jizzed his pants.
And bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Wiping the jizz right off his lips.
That was fucking epic right there, bro. Like, we're gonna cut this where I'm talking, but bro, that was bro. I'm gonna end the fucking interview at that. The way you
look at the way. Oh my god, the way Ben's looking at him, super serious.
Bro. The way you fucking said that. Come fucking fight me, bro. The way, bro, you could feel it in your eyes, bro. You could feel the fucking energy, bro. That was fucking intense. Did you feel that, bro?
Oh, you feel it? Hey, he's asking his production crew. You guys feel that? Oh my goodness.
Fuck, dude. Bro, that was fucking, you could feel the fucking
You can't. I don't feel anything. That was just cringe. If we were sitting in a fight, whatever the little promotion talking, and Ben was doing shit like that, looking the way he did, I'd be laughing my ass off. Like, oh my god, this guy has never been in a fight in his life. I could tell just by the way he talks, the way he moves. Dude, he doesn't even have a look in his eye of that killer look. He's trying to look intense. He's trying to sound intense. He's doing everything he can to be that intense individual, but my god, it's just cringe. Oh my god. This is running a lot longer than it should have, but again, live reactions are usually like that. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it here because oh my goodness, you got the glazer over here. Fucking, he needs a paper towel to wipe himself off. Ben needs to fucking just be thrown off a cliff at the train station. And JD, I don't know what your response will be. Again, you did a live stream. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if you took it out yourself, but yeah, it is. Oh my god, cringe, incredible cringe. And there's more. There's a lot more. There's more of this, and we are going to cover a lot of it throughout the weeks. I'll try not to make them this long, but I'm just glad you guys joined me for this. I got my pop-ups coming in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and promote the channel, guys. All right.